What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's just truly Rock Combo, aka the Professional on Sticks, and I'm sending my opponent into a blur with this offense. And if you bought that offensive guide, y'all know all about how powerful this run play is, along with the rest of it. So sit back and enjoy. I'm Missouri. My opponent is the USC Trojans. And Missouri is a team that I enjoyed playing with last year in NCAA because you could just use her catch like crazy last year. My boy Alan Jenkins, aka the Mad Hatter. He was unbelievable. He had the best user catch of all time last year in NCAA. He would literally just make three defenders just fall over stupid. And what he would always run with Virginia Tech as well. But what's awesome about Missouri is all the receivers are 6'4" or 6'5". You know, they have that Darrell Beckham guy. I'm pretty sure that's his name. He went to Missouri. He's a sophomore this year. He actually didn't do too much as a freshman, but he was like I think he was a top 5 player, maybe top 3 player coming out of high school. I can't remember. It was a couple years ago. But you know, so they have a lot of big time receivers you can just use your catch with. You know, user catching is a little toned down this year compared to other years, but it's still a very effective tactic, and I definitely use that to my advantage, especially when you have a bunch of guys 6'4", 6'5", and even 6'6". And then also if you put your adjustments onto conservative, they end up catching the ball more, and it really does help out. So I ended up stopping my opponent on 4th and goal at the 1 yard line, just trying to get out of my end zone. Hit him with the triple option. Did a nice little juke move. The jukes move, the physics in this game is awesome. I just love the physics in this game. I'm all excited about Madden this coming up year and seeing what kind of physics they have. You know, because you don't just fall over your blockers, and there's some really nice moves. You know, it looks like a lob streak right there. Was this Madden 13? But anyway, so I was able to get that stop on the 1 yard line. So I'm definitely trying to take full advantage of it. And you know, my opponent on offense, I don't know, he was weird. He had a couple really nice run plays, and he had a nice play action pass out of it. And then he had like a spread shotgun formation that I got a little lucky right there. That was a bad read, but I'll take it. But then he had a shotgun formation with, you know, he pretty much run a couple corner routes. If you thought I was playing man coverage, you see right there, he was able to break that ball up. But you know, I'm able to catch on. You can see a little bit of adjustments. He gets bailed out. That's crap. But you'll see a couple of my adjustments later on, and I think I made the proper adjustments. You know, I advocate actually running only select few plays a game, but you need to make sure they're money plays. You know, like, I don't know, you need to make it where it's harder to, if your opponent starts catching on, you have to be able to have like little minor adjustments to where they just don't necessarily know what they even want to do. And once again, oh my goodness, you said over 2 guys just hosed me right there. This game does not like me. But then the hole is wide open, as like the freaking Atlantic Ocean, and nice little juke move, and I was luckily able to complete the Sports Center top 10 of the play of the week and outrun the defenders. I kind of like the meter at the bottom, but I don't think it's too useful because I don't feel like I look at it and stop sprinting. You know, maybe I'm just not using it to its fullest potential. Drop pick, the theme of NCAA. But you know, I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that. The meter of your energy level. If you're, you know, when you hold it down, you run out of energy or whatever, so you start slowing down. But right there, I made a really good adjustment. I ended up putting the outside corner on a purple, put another yellow out there, and was able to get the pick because I was kind of, you know, figuring out. It takes me a few possessions to kind of figure out what my opponent likes to do, and then make some adjustments to it. And you know, it always takes me a little bit of time when the new games come out to figure out exactly what kind of adjustments I like to make to accommodate what is the more powerful things in the game at the year, and then how to fit in my blitzes with the adjustments. So the adjustments are always like the second things that take place, because once you kind of get those adjustments down in your head, you can just figure out how to make them so fast to where you can actually adjust coverage on the back end. You just have to, you know, it just takes a little bit of time to do that. And then all these games are always so offensive oriented and dominant that even if you have good defense, you're still going to get torched for 20 points a game. So you know, I'm definitely adjusting all that. And you know, I've played with Alabama a couple different times on some unranked games. Every time I've ever tried to match up with them, everyone always just backs out. But they're always playing with Oregon. It makes me so mad. So I sat in a lobby. So I was trying to play a ranked game, and I couldn't get anybody to join up. It was like within like 30 levels, and there's like no sessions available. I'm like, there's just no way. So I go to a lobby, you know, a guy at my same level, I think he's the mid 30s or something like that, and you know, he asked me to get a game, so I got a game in there with him. I was originally with Missouri, and he picked Oregon. I'm like, I'm tired of playing Oregon, man. That team's so OP. And so I was like, all right, I'll click on with Alabama. And he's like, you know, moving to different teams, saying, no, you can't pick Alabama. So I'm like, okay, well, you're freaking playing with Oregon, you know, like that offense is insane and so much speed. And I mean, I understand, you know, it's Alabama, but still, don't be backing off if you're playing with Oregon. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so it's 35-21. I'm feeling really comfortable, up by 2 possessions. I'm figuring out what this guy likes as an offense, as I'm able to make a good adjustment and put a lot of pressure on him. And look at this mistake. How big of a dummy do I got to be? But as you can see as well, after I got that interception, I should have talked about this earlier, but I was able to get I have all the names, and they never go away. That's because of y'all helped me out. A couple of different YouTubers helped me out as well, but you just have to go into your settings and go to your file management and delete every other roster on your system except for like Pasta Padre is the one I downloaded, and then that means that one's gonna be the one loading up every time, not like one of your older rosters that don't have the names. And so ever since then, I've had no issue with the names popping up, which is nice, because it always pisses me off. I go into a game, you know, you turn your Xbox on, and then you have the numbers down there. You're like, no, I downloaded it. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this. I was able to come out with the win. The guy was just seeing nothing but blurriness. Had to take him to the doctor. So I'll see you on the sticks.